there, this is Gina from hauntedflower.com and hauntedflowerreviews.com, and right now I'm going to be reviewing Larry Crowne. I left up my backdrop for my Transformers review, but that's because, honestly, it took me a couple of minutes to set it up, and when given the preference, wouldn't you rather see these Transformers for just a few more videos? That's what I'd like. Larry Crowne is directed by, written by, and starring Tom Hanks as Larry Crowne with an E. Larry Crowne is a sweet little movie about a man who is downsized from his job, decides to go back to college, and while he is there, through the goodwill of the friends he makes, reinvents himself and gets a date. His speech teacher, Mrs. Taino, is played by Julia Roberts, and she's a little fed up with her job. She's getting a little disillusioned with whether or not she's actually helping any of her students until Larry comes into her life and she gets a little bit more energy back and a little bit more motivation to do good again. The best, and I do mean best, part of this movie has to be George Takei, aka Sulu, as Dr. Matsutani. He is the economics professor of my dreams. His voice resonates, and his diabolical laugh could cure cancer. It's just awesome. Sulu forever. I only have a couple of minor complaints that rate this movie at more of a good and keep it from being a great or an awesome. And one of those, this is a really small one, is that they tell him to take 3 classes in the beginning, and he only takes 2. He takes the classes with Julia Roberts and George Takei, and he never takes that English Lit class. And I think that they really could have used a really awesome actor or actress in that position. For example, Pam Grier is in this movie. She's like an across-the-hall mate for Julia Roberts and does little except be a sounding board for Julia Roberts to say lines to. And I really would have liked to see her in her teaching role. She's an amazing actress. Put her in more of the movie. My second big complaint is the premise of how Larry Crowne got in this situation. Tom Hanks obviously wanted to tell a story of a man going back to college, but how he got there is my issue, because he had this job at a place called U-Mart. He's the best employee there. He's been Employee of the Month 9 months in a row, and they tell him that he's going to be fired because he doesn't have a college education. I'm sorry, I don't think a job in sales in retail requires a college education, and that's not grounds that you can fire someone. I mean, the reason they give is because he can't be advanced. The guy wasn't asking to be advanced. He was really happy in the job he had, and he was the best at it. Why would you fire him? That does not make any sense to me. If you had to fire someone from your staff, you would pick someone who is not good at their job, inexperienced. You wouldn't take the best guy who isn't complaining a single day. Now that I'm down off my high horse, the rest of the movie is cute, sweet, funny, good enough to watch with the whole family and your mom, and it's fine. And it's just a sweet movie. The end. That is my review for Larry Crowne. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for another movie, TV, DVD, anime review. Bye! For more reviews and to find out about free contest giveaways, go to hauntedflowerreviews.com. My reviews are also available as a podcast on iTunes. Search for Haunted Flower Reviews and subscribe and leave us feedback and comments. Our store is hauntedflower.com, where we specialize in fantastic licensed apparel from movies, TV shows, video games, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hauntedflower and Twitter at haunted_flower. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.